Alright, hello everyone. What's up everyone? This is Invasion Animation. And here I am doing this stream, and hopefully we can finish it this stream. I got a brand new microphone, and I also well, I didn't fix that token on Ayrton, but I have fixed the issues that I had earlier. So now the sound is perfectly fine, and everything is basically perfectly good, if I do say so myself. Alright, so but yeah, I got all of this here ready, and we should hopefully... Oh, my eyes. Okay. Oh, sup, April Win. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so the last few times, I'm surprised I finished a whole page in like 6 days or so. I believe it was 6. It could have been a little bit longer, but I'm not certain. Alright. So, yeah, anyways, sup, April Win. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's go here. So basically, we have this comic right here, this first panel. Let me describe to y'all what it's about, and then I can do more. Actually, let me listen to myself first and see if everything's right. Alright, testing. Alright, let me just listen again real quick. I'm not really hearing the music too much, so I'm gonna up it just a tad. Alright, that's good. Alright. But anyways, this is a brand new microphone, so the sound issue should be gone. Alright, so anyways, let's go to this. Figured out for each, I'm going to need to have a nice blue lake background right down here. So, as you can see from the outline, that's just basically the rough sketch of what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's go and do the buildings first. So, alright, let's go ahead and get that. Alright, let's find a nice proper one. This will do. And I figured let's draw both of them at the same time. And so, like, I was thinking about, like, drawing the fish. Let me erase that for a bit. I was thinking about, like, redrawing this fish and have, like, the line go from here to here. Like, let's see, it's black right now, so actually it's not quite black. Right, there we go. So I was thinking about, like, having the minnow be kind of like this, and then being pulled on. Like, let me just show you. Alright, so this is the minnow. You got his little eye right here. And then he's just being like this. And like that. But yeah, it's just like a rough sketch. Right, let's go to white and just like try that there. And that would be like a interesting like perspective flip. Like have it be darker like on top maybe. Instead of down there. Could be interesting. I'll head back to it in a bit. As of right now, I'm gonna move this so people can see it. Oh, forgot to get this. I need to get back to building, so let's get to that. I like the song. And you know what's nice? I can avoid talking as much now because I have the music back. Yeah, that's a extra bonus for me personally. Alright, so I think even if I don't get too many folks watching, that's fine because I will be continuing this anyways. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so let's go to the trees and then I'm gonna have the outline go above a little bit. Kind of like that. Not quite. Alright, so let me see how that looks. Alright, it looks accurate to that. I should probably just copy and paste like a small version. So let's do that. It's just a little something something. I'm just wondering, maybe I should just like flip it on this side or something. Just have that. That'd be like way easier, but I don't know. I mean, it fits almost perfectly. I'll consider it. I'll probably do it. Not sure. Alright, so let's do that. Then I could just rework this. In fact, actually, let me move this back. Let's keep that right there. I actually have the version of it from before any of this popped up. And let me just erase the buildings quickly and get that other building right up here. Yeah, I knew I saved it for a reason. What luck. Alright, so let's put that there, make it unseen, and re-put these buildings here. Feels great when the tints just work out well. So let's make that kind of like this. Then I could just do some adjustments later on. Sorry. Alright, so. Alright, let me see. Alright, so that's that then. Anyways. Alright, so that looks great like that. Got that in the proper building sets, and now I'm seeing that. I see how mediocre this part looks right here. So let's do that. Still isn't like it, but it's much better. So we're gonna do that. Let's just blast it. Alright, so let's erase this. If I remember correctly, there's some boats in human history that like have these similar like edges and stuff to it, which is pretty neat. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's get that. And erased. Let's do that. Go back to trees, and now let's actually do the line tool for this. So that looks good like that. So that's good for the boat right there. Basically finished that specific boat already. And I got the scales right here, so I can just copy that for it. Since I can just have the storyboard go over it now. Alright, so let's do that, and then I can do this. Alright, so the board goes like so. So let's do this. Let's actually bring that down just a tad. Like to about here. That should be good. Okay, that should be good. Right, I should probably have this a little bit wider, but and that's fine. It's a decent perspective. And so let's go ahead and get this. Listen, should I have one of them like see it coming? Maybe not. See, based on where she was sitting, can have like her babies or her be there. I think I'm gonna like have her throw one so it survives. Right, so that should be good. Saw the fish first before I do anything with that. Let's actually draw the fish now. First, let's do the minnow. Right, I'm really rethinking this one. Like, how would it look that way, like from the down perspective? Right. Let's check the backgrounds. Right. I'm gonna see how that would look real quick. So just gonna do this and then I'm gonna move it to the side. And so now the dark is on top. And yeah, that could work. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm probably gonna redo this one. But let's actually do it now, because why not? Let's also flip around those light rays. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, glad I found out about that. Alright, so we got that going from there, and then this coming from here. Let's see. Let's actually adjust that too. And so let's actually go to building, which is what I think I put this in, and then go to copy it down in fish. Right, copy, cut. Right, yep, building and recategorize to a fish. I remember going inside of a building once that looked like a fish, but I can't recall what it was. It was probably an aquarium, to be honest, but I really don't think so. Alright, so let's make this black again. There we go. Actually, let me see how this looks. About that, like that. And so let's see how this color looks. Alright, adjusted way better than expected. And so let's do this. Because I gotta have the gills. I like how that kind of looks like an eyebrow, but it isn't. Right, so let's do that. Let's actually move this eye ahead just ever so slightly. I was thinking about like having the other side of the eye like just bulge out like that at the other end. Could be neat. Alright, so let's do that. And this and that. There we go. Yeah, I'm already liking it better, this one. Let's go around. Alright, so we're gonna actually... Let's actually go to trees and make this a little bigger. I'm gonna actually use the same colors here instead of with the aquatic one, because I'm gonna make the fin as well. And so let's go ahead and do that. I should have looked up facts about like minnows and sea bass. All I looked up was what I was going to use them for. And though their bite force like isn't too strong, like a human, they can't bite through a human. But it does hurt a human, and since these guys are very, very tiny, it should logically hurt them as well. To the point of death. Alright, so, let's see. They actually get slightly bigger at some ends, so I was thinking about doing that maybe. It kind of makes it look like a baby fish though. But I think it worked. So let's see. Right, let's go to tools maybe. Right, so we're gonna do that. This. Alright, and this right here. Right, so now let's actually erase a bunch of it. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that, but my back just made some cracker noises. Man, so. Alright, let's go to ones. And hopefully, like, that simulates, like, the fins enough. Oh, but one show that I'm actually excited about, surprisingly enough, is Dexter Resurrections. That's a pretty good show. But yeah, like from what I've seen, it's way better than Dexter New Blood. That show was so annoying and it just made me think Harrison is a piece of crap. And so let's see. Harrison is the son of Dexter, by the way, in case y'all did not know. Yeah, I was actually going to make like a Dexter cartoon based on how bad the ending was. I'm never gonna do it since this new one is out. But let me tell y'all what I was planning on doing. I was planning on. I'm just gonna assume y'all have seen the original show. So, what I was planning on doing was, alright, let me get this. Was having the side character. His name was Stoke. Okay, 1 minute. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, I was planning on having a side character named Stoke. He was going to basically be hunting down Dexter this whole time because he did not die. He had his whole reputation ruined by Dexter because he pinned all of the Bay Harbor Butcher murders on him. So what I was gonna do was I was going to go ahead and remake the ending where Stokes this time actually decides to. Oh, I did not finish this drawing. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'll still finish it later. Anyways, I'm talking about a drawing in my book, by the way. So let me just do this. Right, so, anyways, that I was gonna have like Stokes hunt him down. You probably know him from his fame on the internet. He's the guy that said "surprise, motherfucker," and that's like Stokes right there. But he's like a lot more entertaining in the show itself. So I would have him like hunt down Dexter trying to like get revenge on him and put him down and kill him. I don't think I would let, excuse me, I don't think I would let him kill Dexter, but I don't think I would let Dexter kill him either. I think it would be like some kind of like Mexican standoff type of thing. I think it would be kind of interesting. Alright, so let me get this. Alright, and let's go on over to a Newton here. So let's go 50. 50. The heck? Alright, let's resize this. Alright, 55, 50. Alright, so. But yeah, that's basically what I would have done. Alright, so the scales need to go this way. Excuse me. Let's actually adjust the color slightly, so it's kind of like this. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so we're gonna do this, this, and that. This, and that. And this. See, that is more than enough, but we're just gonna do this and just add that in as a bonus.
My time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. In a void bordering three worlds, I have awoken.
Next time I need to remember, I don't need a full 50 there. That's good enough scale, so let's see how it looks in our guy. It has a square looking look to it. I think I probably just added a little bit too much squares. So let's, oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so let's actually just erase some like here and here, for example. I just need to erase some so it's not too much like that. Alright, that should ideally do it. Let me see here. Alright, so let's copy that down and see how that works here. Alright, the lines aren't as bad here. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that right there. Alright, so let's do that fish right here. Alright, so honestly, I probably could have done this manually. Yeah, let's just do it manually. Yeah, let's just do this one manually. Alright, so let's just do this and that. Hey, in my book, you should never automate something unless you can also do it manually. Then you can do so if you like. Alright, so we got that. Let's just do 2 for here, and then that should be good. Right, that was way faster than worrying about all that other stuff. Alright. Alright, so that looks good. Let's also get the guild colors. Let's just add a little bit of that there for the guild. Because each guild I remember looking at when I was younger, it looked kind of like that. Decided to like give the fish like sunken eyes or something like that. Just funny. Alright, so let's do that. Change that to this. Alright, now that looks way better in my humble opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and just do the bubbles and maybe erase this other guy. And who knows, I could just make him a different fish. Alright, so let's get this. So let's just have that done. This. Right, just a little bit of the fly blood, so that should be good. Actually, I think I did something with the colors here, so let's do that quickly. Alright, that's just about right. So let's do that. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, so I think that should be fine. I want to use that fish though. So I'm gonna... get rid of that. That's me. Alright, so... well, that hurt my throat. So I'll take the liberty of erasing some of the bubbles too.
Games are starting to feel like chores. But some triangle guy came up with a new game he found. Instead of just one world, I'll have 3 as my playground.
Alright, so let's just have this minnow be like kind of smaller, so instead of swimming further away, just have that, and then I could add more blue to it later. Alright, so that's good right there. Let's copy down this color. Alright, so let's just have all the bubbles kind of going like this. Let's just have like somewhat of a like that shape where it's pinpointed. Alright, so that should be good. Let's see. And since this one didn't actively get caught, let's actually make his eyes slightly bigger. Alright, so that should be good. Alright, let's see. Let's actually do the water now, so... Alright, so that's about right. And let's actually do the same with this one to make it slightly darker. So let's do that, and just so it blends in a tad more. So let's change that to just a tray. And then just do that with the line too. Alright. Now that's looking better. Let's get back to the light ray. I think maybe the light ray would look better on top of the fish. Let's see. Alright, I think it could work. Let's put it there. Alright, so light ray blocks the storyboard a little. That should be fine. So let's do that. Yeah, I can still see the outline of the storyboard, so that's fine. Alright, so let's actually erase a bunch of the light ray here. Okay, so that's good. Let's see, is there a chance this must I need to know? Alright, I'm not seeing anything, so it should be good. Speaking of light ray, we're gonna go ahead and do that too. Alright, and paste. Alright, so that should be good. Read over there, because that's where the spider was. And that's good. Like around that. Okay, just one more there and one more here. Right, good. Right. That's good. Let's make it a little bit more like so. By the way, have y'all seen that horrible War of the Worlds movie? It is so bad. I saw old Ice-T movie and it's like way better. Alright, so that's actually a good movie. Rather than that crap where aliens came in and started eating data. It's not even good data, it's just data. So that's just ridiculous to me. Alright. And let me listen and see if I'm being heard fine. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna drink me a bit of water. Here's what this is, because this looks like it's first Sunday, but it's not. It's Friday. Right, first Sunday, I think he was in it, where him and Tracy Morgan robbed a church. That was a hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. But yeah, it's like a real old movie at this point. But yeah, it was pretty good. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I should also make sure to end the stream a little bit, and that's so it doesn't crash. Alright, so I'm just gonna do that now really quick. Don't worry, the stream isn't... See, and just like that, I'm back. Alright. So we got that. Alright, so 45 minutes is how long this has been going on. So that should be good right there. Alright. Now we can just go ahead and yank the minnows from here. Well, if I was thinking, I could have just used that minnow for that, but oh well. I can't undo the color of the minnow. Alright. See, alright, let's do that now. Alright, so back to black. Delete that. Yeah, that's ironic. I got a lot more viewers when the stream had no music on it. So I'm gonna just lower the music ever so slightly. Okay, I guess the streams probably haven't been doing too well or something like that. That's just my only assumption. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, let's see. Let's actually have the minnow like try to slap its tail up a little. Alright, let's see. Is that accurate to the size of it? Yeah, just about. Actually, this guy's gonna have his stick on him. So that's not gonna work. Alright, so here's the heart of the minnow. So let's do this. And I could just have that guy like trying to grab him down. Alright, so what these fairies do is they drag the minnow onto land and then they try to suffocate it and like stab it occasionally if it seems necessary. Just so that they can kill the minnow as quickly as possible. Alright, so we're gonna have his head actually be kind of like this. Hello, that.
Might shattered in an instant. The greatest minds of Amphibia bested by a girl so insignificant. It was the demon.
Let's just have him kind of gasping for air a little bit.
Now it's time for revenge until every single world cowers in our wake.
Alright, so let's do that to about right here. I think I'm gonna have him like kind of holding open the scale. Alright, so that's good like that. let's have the scale right here. Well, not scale, I should say, the gill. So let's do that and that. But yeah, the minnow is just stylized. It isn't too detailed. It's... Right, so I'm gonna have it, like, try to hold back that one. Alright, let's see. I wonder if I can make this, like, bigger by just like that. Because these are kind of big compared to that, like half the size of them. So we got this here. So let's have him kind of do this. I'm trying to like show like a bit of the fit struggle, and so let's have like just a small bit of the fin go on this side. Then let's go to tools and then have this go to like here. Let's actually make him a little bit thicker here. Alright, so we got this here. Let's actually thin it out just a tad. Alright, that's good. Alright, so yeah, I got like so many like plans and ideas for all kinds of tins, but I never really like have them plotted out and stuff. So it is crazy to me. Alright, so we're gonna have this here and this here. The heck was that sound? Alright. Let's see. So it's actually like have it kind of folded in like here. That's like the part that this one's stepping on. I think that's perfectly fine. And so let's get this. And I feel like I want to do it manually again, but let's just make certain that I have to. So let's do this and that. So we're gonna do this and this. Let's just do that and this. Alright, there we go. Right now it has like the right actions to it. Goodness gracious. Alright. That is better. Instead of that, I'm just gonna do it manually once more. And so, since this is kind of big, let's do that and that. Actually, I should, nah. Alright. So we got one side of that there. Let's do the other side. Alright. And there we go. Alright, so that is great right there. Alright, let's shrink that to ones. So let's just add this. Alright, so let's test this and see. Alright. Alright, so that's kind of loud. And I think that's fine. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do the fins like so. Then we could do this extra ones here. I just need to remember to put it back over there. But right now, let's put the light ray under the storyboard, and let's get back to fish. Let's use that at the inside of his mouth. Alright, so let's see. That's good, you relax, Aped Green. Also, welcome to the stream. Alright. So let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how I want this. But I think that's about all I could do right there. But I'm glad you're relaxed, Aped Green. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's see. think that's fine like that. Like, it's good enough, I should say. Alright, let's see. Wonder if this is because of certain settings. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Alright, so that's good. Didn't do it again. I was just worried I was gonna lose the stream itself. So let's go to people. Get rid of this fish character. I just changed a setting so that allows chapters, and maybe that will alter something. I don't know. What I do know is I need all of these people here. That's a copy of them to pick and choose. Yeah, but if I'm too tired, I'll probably just finish most of this off camera. I could probably record like the last part into a time lapse or something like that. Could be interesting. Alright, so we got that there. These are all the fairies in the boat. So let's have them do that. Right, so what I'm aiming to do is basically have a lot of these fairies die off. So I think I'm gonna have this one here. Actually, I'll have these two up top be the ones to do the thing. Right, so let's grab these two to be closer. Right, so let's do that, and now let's X that out, go back to tray. Let's have this one kneeling down. Alright, so we got that arm, this arm, this arm. Alright, let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna have this one have two fairy fingers like so. Yeah, I kind of think like YouTube shadow banned me or something, because whenever I leave a comment, it just never shows back up. No matter what I say, I could just say like, hey, good video, and it just pops. It just doesn't work. Just pure insanity, all kinds of BS. So I'm just gonna have that here. Just kind of stab through the gill, just in a way.
It's no big deal, yeah, no big deal. Find a way to start again. Brush off the first and make some friends. It's no big deal, yeah, no big deal. I feel at home in a place that shouldn't be real. Crazy, strange, but it's no big deal.
Alright, so let's have his other arm go out to here.
Crazy, strange, but it's no big deal. Eating flies, but it's no big deal. Finding me, and it's no big deal.
So let's do that. Boom, bam. And there we go.
The barriers are broken. The three worlds lay bare and open. You can run, you can hide, but nothing can escape our light. For we
What is that?
have
Recolor? Okay. Right, so we got this other hand right there. Let's see what this recolor tin is because I never use it. I think I see what's going on here. Oh, so that's neat. That could be a heck of a lot more useful. I never knew about it till now. Alright, so considering how I draw, it's not too useful, but it's still pretty useful. See, I want the spider red. Make this to 35, and boom. Red spider. I cannot believe I never knew about this feature. Alright, well, moving on from that. Alright, so this one's gonna be that. So let's do that. Have his antennas go around here. And right here. I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. All right, I am back. All right. All right, so let's see. Do I have the right tins for this one? I was also thinking about like making a whole new like sub variant of like these fairies. Let's see. Because I think it could be interesting. Like just having like maybe these guys, they're like dwarves that are a subvariant of this. Sup Galactic, welcome to the stream. Alright, so here I am like with this. Oh, I heard a weird sound. And hopefully that was just my ears or something. That sound was odd. Actually, I don't know if that would be a good thing if it were only in my ears. Alright. Either way, that's that. So I have like a muscular fairy killing a fish at the moment. Alright, so there it is with all its muscles, just not butchering, just making sure the fish is dead. And so we're gonna just do that and this with it. Alright, so let's see. I think I have enough of that right there. So let's have that and just have them just look kind of like this and like that. Right. We got shadow people while sleeping at night. Hey, I think that's like sleep paralysis, maybe. I hear about folks seeing that a whole bunch. I am sorry you have to go through that, my dude. Hey, let me erase some of this. And oh, that's just a random pixel. I assume that's from the fish. But yeah, that's really unfortunate. Like, I don't think it's shadow people that I see, but I see like whatever like black stuff sometimes at the side of my eye. Like, I don't know what it is. I know it's not floaters. I have those and they're like a different term, but yeah, I don't know what. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess. Alright, let me do that. What's that sound? Right. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, my dude. Alright, let me get this. Put this here. Like, I've been using this art program for years, and I never really noticed what that specific tool was for. It was a specific tool that I found that's really good. Let me go to here. But yeah, so we got all of this here right now. I just don't know if I made it too well. I'm recreating this guy from right down here. And so that's a good stick right there. And let's get this popsicle, not popsicle, a toothpick stick. Yeah, they're so tiny that toothpicks are basically like spears to them. Alright, so we got this, and that's... Oh my. Alright. Alright, so let's get it back to black once more. And let's do that right here. That's better. Alright, let's go down to tools and have this one and his abs there. Alright, so that works. Could a toothpick kill a centipede? Yeah, if they drive it with enough force, it can. It might need a few hits though, since they are hard to kill. I don't know too much about the nervous system of a centipede, but I think it would probably take a little while to be able to kill them nice and proper. Alright, so we got this here. Actually, I could probably just go and do that right there, and I think that would work out just fine. So, yeah, that works. But yeah, so what these guys have to do is they have to just go ahead and rush that. Alright, so I got the music working again, and I got Notterton working again too. Alright, so let me just go to tools. Actually, let's go to trees, because his eyes aren't quite big enough. I like to have these fairy eyes just like popping out of their head, kind of. Right, so let's just do this and this. Alright, so that's good right there. Let's actually make that a little bit thinner. And let's say this guy is 30. I know, 30 with abs like that, that's borderline impossible. But I seen some guy in his 40s that actually had abs like that. His name is Nathan Barnett on YouTube.
Keep smiling through, just like you do, always do. Till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please
Alright, let's actually add a touch of blood right down here.
They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was screaming this song. We'll meet again.
Alright, so you could get abs at 30. It'd only take practice. Yeah, most definitely. Alright, let's see. I remember something, but I can't recall it. Well, that's kind of redundant, isn't it? Remembering something but not being able to recall what it was. Right. I also edited this slightly to like have some of the smoke on top of them, so they're kicking up like even more dust, so it seems like they're running at least slightly faster. Or more cartoony at the very least. Alright. Oh, and by the way, let me show you this. I actually decided to change it so the fish isn't coming from this way direction. I still had a little bit of it in, but instead coming from here and adding more bubbles. Then I flipped it around so it's dark at the bottom. I mean dark at the top. So yeah, I think that looks a little bit better in my humble opinion. Alright, so then that fish got caught. And then I'm gonna have like that bass like poking its eyes out. I have the reference photos right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have that so that I can mono them out correctly and draw it. Like it looks like that fella's tongue is right on the Tin's tongue, but I don't think that guy has a tongue. It just doesn't look like it. Alright, anyways. Me undo that and then just go and do this. Alright, so alright, let's see. The fish is gonna be kinda like that, so I'm thinking alright, I know I'm gonna have this guy survive. Maybe this guy could survive too. Alright, so let's do that. I remember something unable to recall. That's on my mind when I try to remember a password. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I always try to write down like the password somewhere. But then I can't recall where I think I wrote it, so I just tried my best to remember it. Alright, let's see. Let's go down to there and get that. Alright, I'm not sure why I put the brush on 1. But yeah, I was thinking about like making like a brand new species, but like these, they didn't like evolve from them, but like they shared like a common ancestor. Like for example, like apes and humans share a common ancestor. I was thinking of basically making quote unquote like ape version of it, but not really an ape, just another smart species. But specifically these the ones that I'm thinking about, they just live in caves and stuff. Like have a little cave society or something like that. I think that could be interesting. I'm not gonna get into it. I just feel like drawing that, and maybe I could make it into something else way down the line. Right, so I was wondering if I should like do that on stream too. If I'm able to finish this panel and I feel like I'm up for streaming some more, then I'll do that too. You see how disturbing 2020s is to dark sci-fi? Started seeing similarities with it. Yeah, most definitely. Like, writers, they always like peer into reality and like write what they see could likely happen in the future. And I always like appreciate that about like writers and artists, because they always like hold a mirror up to like what society is. So like the fact that it's becoming so horrendous these days, I can completely understand why it's happening. And let me just do that. And now the color is all proper. Like that. Looks like that's a bit bright, but that's fine. But yeah, it's crazy how these things are these days. Like all the spying and overreach. Like, what I discovered recently is apparently they did not have cameras that track your every movement and like keep note of every single thing you do in America. I honestly thought they had that already, like with street cameras and stuff, but now they're talking about installing AI-powered street cameras that get stuff wrong half the time, where like innocent people can get arrested, or it gets stuff right, and you got so many creeps that are in power that can stalk and see your exact movement. It's just sickening. And then they say, oh, if you have nothing to hide, or if you're safe or something, then you have nothing to worry about. And that's just some bullshit right there. Because these folks, they have so many evil intentions, I should say. And they just completely take every single opportunity. Right, let's see. This one's gonna be a woman. I'm wondering if I should make her muscular too. Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so let's do that. This. And that. Alright, one moment. Right. Okay. The invasion was a crime. That's okay with most platforms like Discord and probably YouTube. Yeah, most definitely YouTube. Have you seen they keep on trying to get IDs from people? That's just a huge breach in privacy, and they're basically gonna make it that much easier to get doxxed, because you just know that with them using their idiotic AI representatives, there's gonna be someone that bypasses it by like using the YouTuber's voice clone and stuff, and they just use that to go and get like credentials of said YouTuber. Like, it's just ridiculous to me how this world is now. I got the stick ready. See, one moment, please. Here we go. The AI enhanced your video quality and made it look plastic without giving options. Yeah, some BS that they keep on trying to pull. It's honestly time folk started becoming French from back in the day. But that'll never happen until it's too late. So we gotta just embrace it. Actually, I'm not embracing anything. I'm just gonna stay as is. But like the French, they handled all their problems with like French fries and all that. And just cutting it ever so correctly. Like it was perfectly made French fries. Alright, so alright, we got that there. Let's do this here. Let's just have this one step on that. We tried an audio dub on YouTube. It's automatic voice on different languages. I just prefer like watching like creators as themselves. So I never really bothered clicking on the videos with audio dubs. That's just not for me. That won't stop them from recommending it to me. Alright, so let me do this and that. Because the way I see it, like the platform is massive. Where like I know that I can find like creators that make the whatever video I'm looking for in the preferred language that I want to hear it. I don't really need some AI hallucinating what someone might be saying and then passing it off as gospel. Alright, so let me see here. One moment. Alright, so let's see. Google needed to get lawsuits. Indeed, but these days they're too big to fail, apparently. But at least if they get like enough, then maybe it would cause them to step back. But I doubt it. Alright, so let's do this and this. So let's just do this and this and that and that. So let's expand that brush size to this. Erase a little bit more and a little bit more. If we worldwide to give Google lawsuits, it could be possible. Yeah, I agree. But the time for that would be now. With AI becoming a term, it's going to be a lot more hard to coordinate these kinds of things because they can just have AI like hallucinate meetup calls, have all kinds of people be in like hallucinations, have let's see, let me think about this carefully because I'm just rambling now. They can have the AI basically like learn who's gonna be a threat and like quote unquote threat and just take them out, or at least heavily censor them so it's borderline impossible for them to even say anything or organize, having most people like all feel the same way but feel completely ignorant of anyone else feeling that way, so they just become more compliant and stuff, which is not good. And so let's see. Honestly, the woman one looks more muscular than the guy. We're gonna roll with it. Let's just make the leg a little bit bigger too. And so let's do that and that. But yeah, for like jobs that are very much known to be dangerous to these fairies, they have like guards accompany them. They have to like pay the city to rent them out though. But they do have these guards here. Let's see. Maybe I should make like the cave like fairy into like a time lapse maybe. Because I have like a lot of ideas for like fairy variants. I think that can make a pretty good video. Drawing buff characters is what you're good at? Yeah, I'm alright at drawing them. I'm not too good. I'm just alright at drawing them. A fan of mine, like a real old fan, his name is DJ Falco. He really enjoys it when I draw them, so I like drawing it for him. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. This. Smooth that out just a tad. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so that's fine right there. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's where that scene's from. Alright. I had no idea it was from this movie. Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. They just said, damn! So that's where that movie was from. I had no idea that it even was from that movie called Friday. Oh no. Alright, one moment, please. I'm just gonna be AFK for a little bit. Alright, I am back. And the movie with the damn memes is called Friday. It specifically was made in like 1995, starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Alright. Alright, let's see, did I? Gosh, I'm out of breath. Okay. Alright, I need me some water. But yeah, that's basically where that movie was from. Excuse me. Alright, well, now you know. Alright, I'm so freaking tired. Alright, so I can do this here. Actually have the ears right there. I should watch that movie. I remember it being pretty good. Come to think of it, if we never invented iPhones, we could have avoided mass censorship online and the dystopian internet. Yeah, I fully agree with you there. Like, people would have like had their like specific areas for the internet. People wouldn't have like go everywhere and start recording every single damn thing. Well, they still could, but they just would choose not to. It would be a borderline utopia. And she's also the blue race too. Alright, so there we